you go on this website and you find these men,
Right.
and they give you thousands of dollars a month for batting your eyes and a pouty face and going to dinner with them.
They're looking for what their wife isn't offering anymore. After you've been married for so long, you lose that TLC, like holding hands, just listening, talking about other things.
So you're a relationship expert.
I feel like I am. I do feel like I'm like a high-paid therapist in a way. You're obviously loaded, to be blunt. If your wife, no, I'm just saying, like if your wife got fat, stopped wearing makeup, wearing sweatpants, you're going to lose interest, but you still have that love. And some people don't want to start over.
So you're actually helping marriages.
That's how I feel. I tell everybody that we make them happy so they go home to their wives and they're like, oh, I'm happy now. Maybe I'll treat you better because I'm in a good mood.
And for this, you don't have...
I don't need to have I call it the gift of gab, but you don't need to. There's ways around everything. And some of them will tell you, I'm looking for that. And I say, well, it's not going to happen. Either they're disappointed, but they deal with it, or they leave.
On one occasion, you were flown to L.A. from wherever you live, and you received $7,000, but no... You've been flown to New York, all expenses paid, $6,000 hotel bill, $11,000 in spending money. No, just, here you go. Just thanks for coming. So glad that you're here to massage my marriage.
The New Yorker is worth $80 million, and he hates his wife, but she would get half, and he doesn't feel like he should give her anything.
So you're a legal consultant as well.
Okay, so this is what do you call it, Dr. Phil. So I just want to have some perspective on this one, because this is something that I've been noticing for quite a while, especially in relationships. Do you remember when the governor of New York was forced to resign? He resigned because he was having an affair with a hooker, and he sent like about $10,000 to that hooker. And this is something very disturbing, especially some men are really desperate of having a female attention, to the point where they have to spend outrageous amount of money to get in some sort of relationship. And the case in point, you have right now something called OnlyFans. OnlyFans is basically what I can describe is a social media for pornographers. It's basically, yeah. It's a social media for pornographers. If you like into pornography, if you want to expose yourself, you go there, you create an account, and the people will watch it. And the tragedy is, and the females are getting millions of dollars. They receive millions of dollars by just guys watching the videos, when in fact pornography is completely free online. And I don't get the idea, and this is very disturbing state of affairs, where guys do whatever they can to spend crazy amount of money to just watch virtually, not even meeting the person. At least if you spend that kind of money, at least you have to some sort of have a mutual response, okay? But they're just sitting on their phone or on their laptop and watching, and they're spending I don't know, some of the OnlyFans makes millions of dollars a month. Imagine that. And it is rewarding them. How can you reward that kind of behavior? All right? If you're really horny, why just go to a strip club? At least you can touch the person. All right? It's just insanity where people are really into desperation, and they're really rewarding bad behaviors. And that's the reason why a lot of women, they do not know the value of money.
Out of curiosity, because I'm just so curious to know this, what percentage of men do you think make that kind of money, $100,000 a year or more?
I do.
What percentage?
Out of 100 a year, like over,
It would be any guy of
how many guys do you think out of
how many
100%
guys
make a lot of money, 6 figures? How many guys do you think out of 100?
that I know,
Yeah, that you know.
that I don't know,
No, in
20%.
general,
like
money
only like
or more. Okay.
yes.
What percentage of men do you think make that kind of money per year? Make $100,000 a
Yeah.
year.
I can say like 50.
Make 50%.
50%.
Make $100,000 a year or
Yes.
more. Okay.
Yes.
What percentage of men do you think make that kind of money per year? 100K per year.
100K?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I'm
What percentage of men do you think make $100,000 a year?
probably 30. I
You
don't
think
know,
30%?
40, something like that. I don't
30 or 40%? Okay.
Mhm.
To also specify, it's not about the money.
I'm just saying.
At least 100,000.
No, because my thing is, I want to make at least that much. So whoever I'm with, they need to make as much as me. That's
Interesting.
all I say.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
Well, again, going back to what I was saying, what percentage of men do you think answer that and make that kind of money?
I would say 40 to 50%.
40 to 50% make 100K? Okay.
I mean,
All right. What about you? What percentage of men do you think make 100K per year? And then what percentage of men do you think make your 500K a month per year?
first of all, 10 to 20%, I think.
Make what?
Make 100K a year.
Okay, 10 to 20. Okay. And then what percentage of men do you think make 6 million a year?
Drum roll, please.
10.
10% of men?
Not really
Okay.
5%. 5%.
I would have said
5%? Okay.
I
All
would have said 5.
right. What about you? What percentage of men do you think make?
The 99th percentile lives on the top 1% is about 4.
Oh, no. Oh, damn it.
Really?
Well, damn it. Okay, he revealed it. It's fine. Go ahead, Moneyberg. Hit him. Hit him with.
The top 1% to be a 1 percentile wage earner in America, in the wealthiest country in the world, is about 480,000, 460, 480.
Mhm.
An average guy per year, not per month. And an average guy makes 43 grand. You
A
couldn't buy
year?
a bracelet. You couldn't buy a bracelet if you didn't eat
Oh, well.
and he slept under a bridge. You couldn't buy a nice bracelet. Yeah. The poor
How
thing.
much?
43,000.
No, what if I have AP?
Okay, how would they know the value of money? I'm not talking about working women. I'm talking about especially women that, you know, they tend to be into entertainment. They tend to be into Instagram. The so-called models. You know, if you listen to some of the shows where they are invited, they do not understand the value of money. And the reason.
See, that's a better range. What about you?
150.
150 bare minimum. Remember, ladies, this is the bare minimum I'm asking for. So, what about you?
Like monthly?
You can say monthly if you want to. Monthly, we'll just multiply by 12, whatever's easier.
About 500K a month.
500K a month.
Wait, a month?
Yeah.
Okay.
$500,000 a month equates to how much per year? That's $6 million a year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
So,
She wants what she wants. You did
okay.
They do not understand of the value of money is because they are spoiled by very irresponsible, financially irresponsible people. By desperate people, you just hand them money without anything in return. Okay? This is where the market is completely spoiled. And in that sense, they would think every man should have money. You know, they do not understand the value of money, and they expect you to spend a lot of money because this douchebag is spending $10,000 paying the rent. Why is it this behavior, allowed? Okay? Rewarding that kind of behavior. And then people complain about, a lot of men complain about the dating, the relationship is really, women are this, women are that, when in fact they are responsible for ruining the market. It's no longer, you know, to give and take in a very fair exchange, but it's just rewarding without any effort. We're rewarding people that they do not put any effort. Okay? And I would, to the viewers, why wouldn't, just stop doing that? It's so disgraceful, it's so disgraceful. So these are my few thoughts about, the state of relationship especially in the United States. So if you have, I mean, this is not only in the United States, unfortunately, in places where, yes, in places where I'm from, where if you were to marry a woman, you have to spend, like, you have to give them you have to put an amount, and some people, they overpay, and unfortunately, and it will hurt the people that cannot afford it, and it's really causing a relationship, issues when it comes to people getting to be able to get married. Because if you don't have money, unfortunately, the market is, exploited by the few people who have a lot of money, and then these women, they expect the same thing. All right, so it is kind of a very sad state of affairs. But in order to change that, a lot of men have to teach a woman to be responsible, especially in terms of acquiring money. It requires a lot of hard work. It's not just given, easily. So these are my few thoughts. If you have a different perspective, you can go ahead and comment below.